Hey, what is happening, everybody? Today we are back with yet another preseason kind of recap video. Today I want to quickly start with the Titans, and we will get there after I do this lovely little part for the intro, right? Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Cody Lear. I make a lot of sports content, mostly NFL. I do make some NBA, some MLB, other stuff like that. So if you want to come and hang out, I'd love to have you here. I know it's not going to be the most greatest quality of all time, and yeah, I am very upset about that, but it's okay. Everything's going to go well, right? We're just going to keep talking, we're going to keep yapping, and hopefully everything works out for the better in that case. But let's get on with it. Let's quickly talk about the Titans. Cam Ward, 5 for 8, 67 yards. I believe 50 of them were to Calvin Ridley. Yeah, um, there's some right to be worried here because the defense looked absolutely horrible. The offense, other than Cam Ward, honestly did not look like it was moving the ball well at all. Brandon Allen threw a pick. Tim Boyle, who has been cut and replaced with looks like Trevor Siemian, from what I remember correctly. Yeah, where do I even start here? There really was not a lot to be thrilled about. The defense didn't play well. The offense had its moments where it was moving the ball down the field, so I guess that's something that you could write home about. Pollard only had 4 carries for 9 yards. One of them was a touchdown. Tyjae Spears, I believe, is probably going to miss some time, and that unfortunately does not bode well for the Titans. But I guess you do what you got to do in that front. They lose 29-7 in this game. That's really rough, man. The defense looked horrible, especially with these rookies and everything. Kevin Winston didn't play, so hopefully we'll get to see him on the field at some point, and maybe that'll lock things up in the secondary. Jeffrey Simmons also wasn't out there. He's a veteran. Kind of expected that. Same with Kevin Zeitler. I hope the defense gets it together, though, because you just can't have performances like that and expect us to be ready for the regular season. I do believe in the Titans defense, but man, that you have a right to be worried after that one, right? And yeah, I don't know what the thought is moving forward just yet. Hopefully it gets figured out. You know what I mean? Um, quickly talk about the Jets, right? The Jets, Adrian Martinez came out. He threw a touchdown. I thought, listen, I like Adrian Martinez. He's a UFL legend. Brady Cook looks pretty good. I don't. Who all got touchdowns? I know Fields got a rushing one. I'm trying to think of who it was. Sion, some Marty, something like that. Yeah, yeah. Packers did not look good. Packers did not look good. That's really the moral of the story on that one. But yeah, moving forward, I think I saw a lot of good performances from rookies this weekend. I saw Shador Sanders look pretty good. Tyler Shuck looked really, really solid. Jackson Dart kind of went out there and played pretty good ball. He was like the leading rusher and leading passer as they beat the Buffalo Bills. I do worry a little bit about Tyler Shuck because I did see him throw a really bad interception as well. And yeah, in the NFL level, you just kind of can't make those reads and then just chuck the ball into double coverage. That's just not something that you can do. And Tyler Shuck was definitely guilty of that. And yeah, things didn't look exactly promising. They didn't look wonderful. We talked a little bit about the Patriots beating up on the Commanders in the last video. The Lions beating the Falcons. Steelers beat the Jaguars. Rams ended up beating the Cowboys. Broncos dominated the Niners. Cardinals ended up upsetting the Chiefs, even though it's preseason, so is it really an upset? Dolphins and the Bears went to a tie. Quinn Ewers, man, I had hope for you, buddy, but man, you did not look good at all. I think he was like 5 for 18, and then plus he had 2 strip sacks that just were not it. Were not it at all. We talk. We didn't see Will Howard. We saw Skylar Thompson throw 3 touchdowns in the preseason. Man, maybe he's got it figured out over there in Pittsburgh. Hopefully he does, because I personally root for the Skylar Thompson. As I'm located in Illinois, he's a Palmyra quarterback. It's pretty cool to hear a guy kind of making it to the NFL level. You just kind of can't beat those kind of stories. But some big things kind of happened in the NFL. There's been some big injuries. Landon Dickerson got injured. That was kind of Yeah, that's kind of crazy to be honest with you. To be Brandon Ayuk, I believe from what I'm hearing, he's not expected to start the season. Stafford sat out practice on Monday. There was a little. We'll quickly go over the top 100 because I know we went through a certain amount of these, but we didn't quickly go through all of them. Right now, it looks like that they have number 39 and number 40, which is C.J. Stroud. I don't know if C.J. Stroud should be number 39. I think it's a little high, but Roquan Smith at number 40. That is no surprise whatsoever to me, if I'm going to be just completely honest with you guys. I think Roquan Smith is a very good football player, man. I really, really like Roquan Smith. So if you tell me that you would rank him as like 40 in the NFL, I would agree wholeheartedly with that. To be honest with you, C.J. Stroud at 39, I think that might be a little crazy, to be honest with you, but I guess I can't complain too much. We'll quickly go through 41 through 50 real quick as well. Baker Mayfield at number 50, that is very, very fair. Quinion Mitchell at number 49. Dang, that's pretty high for him, but hey, he'll take it. He'll take it. That's not bad at all. Jonathan Grenard from the Vikings, yeah. Yeah, you can't really argue with that. Tyreek Hill at 47. Yeah, he did take quite a bit of a drop off, but he's a really good player, so hopefully those things will get back into form for him. Will Anderson landing on the list. Trent Williams at 45. Mike Evans 44. Yeah. Jalen Carter at 43. Yeah. Deion Dawkins at 42. And Puka Nacua at 41. I cannot complain freaking ever about any of those. I think that they did a pretty good job with that. We'll try to go over the top 100 list completely and a separate kind of thing, but quickly, the preseason coming up. Friday, you have the Titans and Falcons. You have the Chiefs and the Seahawks. Packers and Colts will be playing on Saturday, along with the Patriots and Vikings, Dolphins and Lions, Browns and Eagles. Panthers will play the Texans. That should be fun. I don't know if CJ is going to play, but if him and Bryce get to play, that'd be cool. 49ers and the Raiders. Hey, that should be a fun game. Chargers and the Rams. Same stadium. I know Jets and Giants are playing each other. Buccaneers are playing the Steelers. Okay, that's a little bit of a travel, but same with Ravens and Cowboys. Wow. Okay. So, okay, I thought it was going to be like a whole travel thing is what they were trying to do this year. That's definitely not the thing that they're trying to do completely. I think that these games, man, I hope we get to see some more starter action. I want to see more from Cam Ward. I want to see more of Tyler Shuck. I was very impressed by Shedeur Sanders. I'd like to see even more of him. Jackson Dart, if he could play some good football against the Jets. I mean, the Jets secondary should be fairly stout from what I hear. And of course, Aaron Glenn is a former NFL DB, so hopefully those kind of things are going to fit themselves into the mold. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good week. I really did enjoy the preseason this weekend. We did hear, obviously, Landon Dickerson's out for the year. Or not out for the year, but he's out for a little bit of time. Dolphins lost another player to for the year, which is just, man, that's just so unfortunate for them. They've had so many big injuries, and hopefully they get those things figured out over there. I think it was Alexander Madison, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that would be kind of crazy, to be honest with you. But, yeah, I mean, what can you do? What can you do in these cases? I thought that we had a really fun NFL Week 1 preseason, so hopefully things like that will kind of keep running into place, and we'll get to see some more football. We'll get to see some more fun football as we head into the regular season. There's not a lot of fun things to do right now, not a lot of fun things to talk about. But when you look at how people played this weekend, there's some players on here that I would definitely consider them, right? Because I thought Skylar Thompson, like I said, he looked really, really solid. Who would have thought that coming right out after what you saw last year with him in Miami? So hey, maybe Miami has something to think about over there. You didn't get to see like players like Caleb Williams. You saw Tyson Bagent, Case Keenum. Case Keenum looked really good for how long he's been in the NFL, so that just made a whole lot of sense to me. But yeah, what a fun weekend. I'm really looking forward to what's coming next. Obviously, I was pretty happy with what Cam Ward did. I was happy what he did. I thought the team was just kind of eh. You know what I mean? It's just kind of eh. But overall, I think you look at this first week, and you can't worry too much. But man, those concerns are definitely showing. 29-7 is just not a very good look in the preseason. But hopefully they'll get everything worried out. We'll get a decent Titans team this year. I am deeply concerned that we will not, because I have hope every single year, and they let me down every single year. at least sometimes we've gotten to the AFC Championship game, right? I guess that's something that I shouldn't complain about too much. But yeah, what a tough one for the Titans. Obviously, the Packers got a beat down. The Chiefs ended up losing, so we don't think that these things are going to be anything to write home about. The Titans are obviously winning the Super Bowl in my own mind. They very likely aren't, but I would like to see them do so. Either way, I do appreciate y'all if you did stop by and even bother to watch this video. I would appreciate you so very much. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't and you would like to. No forcing or anything like that. I'm just super happy to have y'all here. I'm very humble for it. And I thank you so very much. And I'd like to see you all in the next video. You have a good day, everyone.